Alright, I know these look like the Mugen MF-10s, but they are not. These are actually the Mita MS-10 reproduction wheel. It's a forged wheel by Mita. It's actually just a clone of the MF-10 wheels, but these are actually half the price of the MF-10s. It was hard to justify spending $5,000 on the Mugen wheels when this is going to be for a daily driver. So I did go for the Mita wheel. They're forged like I was saying, so they should be a very high quality wheel that's going to last a long time. I love the look of these wheels, I always have, and I'm excited to get these put on the car. I do have the Firestone tires over here. These are the Firehawk Indy 500. Same tires that I have on the OEM wheels on the AP1. I like those tires. It's just a good all-around tire. Does well in the rain, and with a daily driver, that's going to be perfect for what I use the car for. Now the specs of these wheels are 17 by 9 plus 63 and 17 by 8 plus 53, so they're a very conservative offset that's not going to require any rolling or pulling of the fenders. S2000 is really bad about that. If you go any sort of aggressive wheel, you have to roll and pull the fenders, do the bumper relocation or the tab relocation. That's not something that I was wanting to do with this car. I just really didn't want to get into all that. I've done that with the STI in the past, and it's just kind of a pain, and you deal with things over time from doing that. You could wrinkle up the fenders, things like that. So I love the look of this. This is something that John at LHT Performance has on his red S2000. Same exact specs, same size tires. They're a different brand, but I'm hoping that I can just throw these on the S2000 and just take off and drive without any adjustments. I may have to raise it up in the front and rear just a little bit if it does rub. I'm not sure yet. We're going to get into that, but first thing is get the tires put on the wheels. Alright, there they are. Tell me what you think about these wheels down in the comments below. I'm really happy with how they look. The bronze on the silver looks really good in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't really like bronze on silver, but silver's pretty versatile. I'm really not a huge fan of silver on cars. In my opinion, it's kind of bland, but with the bronze wheels, it kind of brings out a little bit more sporty look. The fitment is actually on point. They are not too aggressive, but they do look a lot more flush than those stock AP1s. These are 17-inch wheels. The stock AP1s are 16s. And the tire size on these are 225s up front, 225/45, and then the back is a 255/40 17s. So these are going to have a lot more grip than the stock AP1s because they're a lot wider. I haven't put any miles on the car yet, just took it across the street, took a few shots of it. But this weekend we do have a local Cars and Cruise. I want to put a few miles on it. Hopefully there won't be any more rubbing. I didn't feel any rubbing whatsoever, and I took a look up in there, and there's plenty of room for the suspension, the wheel, and tire to travel, so it should not be an issue. I'm really thinking about dropping this down a little bit, but I'm really not sure yet until I put a few miles on it. I don't want to start rubbing on anything. That was really what I was wanting to avoid by buying these wheels here with that offset, the 63 in the back and the 53 up front. They're really just designed for like a stock fitment without any modifications, and that's what I love about them. So this is going to be it for the video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, but stay tuned for the next video. I don't really know what we're going to be doing yet, but it's going to be something with these Hondas.